Pisces, do you feel like something much bigger is about to happen? An urgent message from the cosmos is coming to you, and it could change everything in the days to come. You know that feeling that the universe is trying to warn you. Don't ignore it. In this reading, I will reveal the financial blessing that is on the way and how to recognize it. The alert about someone close to you who is not who you say they are. The truth about a past love that still has invisible ties to you. This is not a coincidence. Watch until the end. Your turning point begins now. Have you ever felt like you're swimming against the current, Pisces? There's a mystical vibration in the air, an intense sensation that arose during a recent reading. It is as if the cosmos is sending a vital communication directly to you. This message is not accidental. It manifests as a compression in the chest, a persistent restlessness, a call from the soul that cannot be ignored. It reminds me of an inspiring story about a Pisces who, by listening to this inner voice, turned challenges into incredible opportunities, overcoming obstacles that seemed insurmountable. Your journey, Pisces, is one of deep sensitivity and hidden strength. The universe is about to reveal something crucial on your path, something that may redefine your experience in the coming weeks. To tune into this energy and prepare your vibrational field, we will seal this connection. Repeat with me in thought or out loud. I open myself to receive the abundance of the universe, and I trust in my way. Let this mantra resonate in every fiber of your being. To solidify this intention, then comment, I open up and trust. This helps seal in the energy of our communication, and if this intro already touches something inside you, show your support by clicking the like button. Also, share where you are viewing this message from. Your participation amplifies this energy for the entire community. This is the time to pay attention, Pisces. The cosmos has something essential to tell you. The energy I perceive now is that of a floating prayer, made with the purity of love and the solidity of faith. This heartfelt prayer, born of a deep longing, was received on the higher planes. What did you ask for? I feel it was for divine protection, a clear sign directing his destiny, and considerable relief in his financial situation. The universe listened to every word, every breath of hope, and the answer is coming, Pisces. Get ready, because a great blessing is on the horizon, ready to intervene in your routine in unexpected and wonderful ways. What signs to expect? It could be a job opportunity that comes out of nowhere, an emotional connection that brings healing and depth, or even a public recognition for something you've dedicated your heart to. This heavenly gift is not accidental. It's yours by merit. It's the reward for all your genuine kindness, for your natural empathy, and for the resilience you show even in the face of adversity. They have endured the challenges with quiet strength, and now it's time to reap the rewards of that journey. Allow yourself to feel this truth. You deserve this happiness, this prosperity, this love. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine this blessing coming to you as a warm, golden light. Feel the joy expand in your chest, the gratitude flooding every cell of your body. Breathe in that feeling. This energy of reception sets the stage for the gift to fully manifest in your reality. Your faith was the key, and the cosmos is ready to deliver. However, as this beneficial light approaches, there is a shadow to behold. The cosmos sends a crucial wake-up call. There's a person in your close circle who isn't being authentic to you, Pisces. Someone who presents himself as a friend or ally, but who secretly harbors envy and makes silent judgments. His luminous essence and his natural goodness, admirable qualities, inadvertently cause discomfort in this person. They feel diminished by their brilliance and therefore operate between the lines, trying to undermine their peace or progress in a subtle way. How to identify this energy? Pay attention to comments that sound like advice, but are actually disguised criticism that tries to diminish you or question your choices. Observe their reaction when you share your achievements. There may be a lack of genuine enthusiasm or an effort to change the subject. A lack of support at times when you need it most is also an indicator. Cues in body language, an evasive gaze, or forced smiles can complement this perception. Trust your keen intuition, Pisces. It is your best compass to detect dissonant energies. Your sensitivity, which sometimes feels like a burden, is now a powerful tool of discernment. It is vital to recognize this dynamic in order to protect yourself energetically. Always remember, Pisces, that the envy that emanates from another person is, ironically, a reflection of how strong and radiant your own radiance is. Do not allow this negativity of others to extinguish the light that resides within you. Be vigilant, but not afraid. Now that your inner perception has pointed to this dissonant energy, the crucial step is release, Pisces. It is critical that you use your heightened sensitivity not only to detect, but to act and safeguard your vibrational field. Identifying the source of this negative influence is the first step, and the next step is to undo this energetic link. The act of openly acknowledging the situation and declaring with conviction, "I am free," is a powerful gesture. By uttering these words, you send an unmistakable message to the cosmos and to your own subconscious. This energy no longer has a place in your life. This affirmation acts as a shield, activating their natural protective field and dissolving the invisible bonds that this person may have created. In addition to this vocalized statement, there are other practices that aid in energetic clearing. Consider taking some time to meditate, focused on purification, visualizing yourself surrounded by white light. A coarse salt bath from the neck down can help discharge stagnant energies. The presence of certain crystals such as black tourmaline or obsidian in their environment also offers a protective barrier. Remember the vital importance of taking care of your own energy, Pisces. You are a being of light who deserves peace and joy. Surround yourself only with people who really lift your spirits and celebrate your essence. This self-healing and self-protection are indispensable acts of self-love. With your personal energy clearer, let's turn our focus to the waters of effective relationships, Pisces. The astral scenario points to significant movements in the field of love, especially linked to its history. There is a presence of the past that manifests itself in your thoughts. Someone who, even distant, often returns to his mind, particularly in moments of nocturnal stillness. Signs of this connection can arise in recurring dreams, messages that seem unexpected, or an emotional intensity you feel when you remember this person. At the same time, there is another figure from his love past that resurfaces in this reading. Someone who unfortunately caused suffering, who perhaps did not value or take care of his sensitive nature as he should. And the most surprising thing is that this person has not yet completely broken the energetic ties with you, despite the pain inflicted. It's crucial, Pisces, that you recognize this dynamic and set healthy boundaries with this second person. Avoiding unnecessary interactions and prioritizing your own emotional healing is critical to your well-being. The path now is to focus on your own process of healing and personal flourishing. However, hope must be kept alive. The path taken does not define his romantic future. You have the inalienable right to experience genuine, respectful, and happy affection for one another. The energy for new, healthy connections is manifesting. As you navigate the complexities of relationships and purify your energy, know that greater forces are lurking. This reading reveals that there was a direct attempt to hinder your progress, Pisces, orchestrated by a female figure who used negative esoteric or energetic means. The intention was to create barriers, to generate blockages in their path, especially in the areas where their brightness began to emerge. However, the universe guarantees you are under an invisible protection, guarded by benevolent energies acting on your behalf. Everything that has been thrown at you, every attempt at negative projection, is being neutralized and, more importantly, is returning to its source. The cosmic law of action and reaction is in full operation. How can you perceive this divine protection in your daily life? Through an intuition that is further sharpened, warning about situations or people. Through synchronicities that seem like small miracles guiding your steps, in dreams that bring clarity or warnings, or the unexpected support that comes just when you need it most. Also, be on the lookout for signs that some outside energy is trying to get to you. Tiredness that won't go away, irritability for no apparent reason, disturbing nightmares, or a strange feeling of being watched. To strengthen this natural shield, incorporate simple techniques. Visualize yourself wrapped in a bubble of protective light. Wear amulets that resonate with you, such as a Greek eye or a white quartz crystal, and keep your protective prayers or affirmations up to date. The cosmos is fair, Pisces. The energy you emanate comes back to you, and that applies to everyone. With your energy now more protected and free from the shackles that have tried to be thrown, Pisces, we can focus on an area that has been of concern to many of you, the financial landscape. I feel that you have a clear perception of working hard, dedicating your time and talent, but feeling that the material reward does not match the effort invested. There are obstacles in this area, some of them unconsciously created by yourself and others that are the direct result of the energy of envy or opposition that we discussed earlier. Self-imposed impediments can arise, such as the fear of valuing your work, of demanding what is fair for your experience. There may be a lack of confidence in your own abilities to manage or expand your resources, or even a tendency to postpone important actions that could increase your revenue. However, there is a twist in this energy. The phase of stagnation is crumbling and a gap of light is emerging. There is an unexpected possibility that manifests itself in its monetary horizon. What forms can this take? It can be an amazing job offer with a better salary, a raise in your current position, an investment that pays for itself quickly, or even the resolution of something from the past, like an inheritance or debt that is being paid off. To take advantage of this favorable tide, be proactive. Set clear financial goals. Create a practical outline to achieve these goals. Do not hesitate to seek help from those who understand the subject, if necessary. Seize this opportunity with determination, Pisces. You have gained material prosperity. With this newfound clarity about your prosperity and the breaking of limiting patterns, Pisces, another important movement in your reading is revealed. a change in your environment. This change does not necessarily mean that you must physically move from where you reside, although this is a possibility for some. It is, in many cases, a transformation of the energetic environment in which you live, or a profound inner change in your own perception and vibration. The energy that is directed towards you now, everything that is good in its path, no longer finds adequate space on the old stage. Your essence, your soul, needs to breathe different airs, to experience new landscapes, whether geographical or mental. This inner transformation can manifest as a new perspective on your journey, a renewed confidence in your abilities, or a clearer definition of your purposes in life. Allow yourself to seek out spaces and interactions that resonate with this new frequency. Traveling, even if it's nearby, changing the decoration of your home, meeting new people with whom you share interests, or trying activities that arouse your curiosity are ways to feed this need for renewal. Above all, embrace your uniqueness. The world expects the unique contribution that only you can offer. Don't model yourself to fit into spaces that no longer serve you. For this complete renewal to happen, and for the energy that is coming to find the space it deserves in your life, Pisces, it is essential to look inward with honesty and courage. There are deep questions that your soul is asking itself right now, and truthfully answering them is the key to unlocking your next level of growth and happiness. Be prepared to ask yourself carefully. First, what are you genuinely prepared to let go, to release, so that the new can really come in and take hold? What beliefs, habits, or situations still tie you to what no longer works? Second, who in your circle or even within you, in the form of severe self-criticism, has acted as a brake, slowing you down or preventing you from moving confidently on your path? Third, what situations or bonds in your current life drain your energy, leave you exhausted, instead of propelling you, energizing you, and inspiring you to be your best self? To find the answers to these vital questions, set aside quiet moments. Meditation can bring clarity. Writing down your thoughts and feelings in a journal reveals hidden patterns. Talking with a counselor or therapist can offer new perspectives. And as always, trust the quiet wisdom of your intuition. Things you should let go of can be limiting ideas, relationships that cause more pain than joy, habits that sabotage your well-being, or unrealistic expectations of yourself or others. In the process, remember the healing power of forgiveness. Forgive yourself for holding back, and forgive those who acted as brakes or drained you. Forgiveness is an act of liberation for the one who forgives. Once you've found your truths, take concrete steps to align your life with what you've discovered. You deserve to live free and happy, even after you've identified the areas that call for release and the relationships that need to be re-evaluated, Pisces. There is an understanding on the subtle planes that not everything within you has achieved complete healing. Although you may consciously affirm that certain chapters have closed, the cosmic energetic flow detects that some emotional wounds persist, still open, demanding loving attention. True healing is not simply closing a door abruptly, leaving everything behind without looking back. The true healing process, the one that truly transforms and liberates, requires patience and care, allowing the pains to heal gradually, point by point. There are many tools available to help on this emotional healing journey. Exploring therapy with a professional can provide a safe space to process old feelings. Activities such as art therapy or therapeutic writing offer creative avenues to express and release repressed emotions. Practices such as mindfulness or yoga can anchor you in the present and develop greater body and emotional awareness. Journaling is a powerful tool for identifying patterns and releasing negative thoughts. During this process, be extremely kind to yourself, Pisces. Recognize that you're walking your path to the best of your ability with the resources you have. Improving self-knowledge is vital. The more deeply you understand yourself, the more effectively you can address the sources of your wounds. What happened in the past doesn't have to be the story that defines who you become. You have the power to build a much brighter and fuller future. As you move forward in the delicate task of healing your inner wounds, Pisces, another important dynamic manifests, connected to an outside influence that may be affecting your process. The reading points to the presence of another figure in his life, someone who operates from an intense need for control. This person manifests a type of affection that, although it may come from an intention of care, in practice translates into suffocation, limiting their freedom to be and decide. This figure may be a member of the family, someone who has always needed you to follow in their footsteps or make the decisions that fit their expectations. The impact of this type of control can be profound. It generates persistent feelings of guilt for not meeting the demands of others, undermines their self-esteem and confidence, creates hesitation and difficulty in having to make their own resolutions, or a constant fear of disappointing that person. However, this is a turning point. It is essential to develop strategies to break this network. The first step is to establish clear and non-negotiable limits. Communicate your needs and feelings clearly and calmly. Learn to say no when something doesn't resonate with your truth, without feeling guilty. Seeking outside support, whether from friends, support groups, or professionals, can strengthen your resolve. Your autonomy is a fundamental right, Pisces. No one has the right to dictate how you should live your life or who you should be. Take firmly the helm of your own destiny and have the courage to follow the dictates of your own heart. As you engage in inner healing and muster the strength to break the bonds of external control, Pisces, you are exactly on the threshold of a profound rebirth. It is as if old layers, old identities or patterns of behavior are gently peeling away, revealing the luminous essence that has always been present but perhaps has darkened. You are now awakening a more authentic version of yourself, one that does not allow itself to be shaped or defined by the expectations or desires of others. Even though the chains that held you bound were subtle, invisible to many, you felt them. And now the feeling is that they are breaking one by one. This new version of Pisces that emerges is genuine in its expression, firm in its confidence, free to go its own way, and destined to find full joy and satisfaction. For this renaissance to come to fruition in all its glory, it is essential that you nurture an unwavering belief in your own abilities. You possess the inner strength and sensitivity necessary to design the life you have always longed for. Believe in yourself with all your soul and move forward with determination. As you move forward, remember to celebrate every small victory, every step taken toward your freedom and authenticity. You deserve to be recognized and rewarded for your courage and endurance. The best, Pisces, is yet to come. Maintain confidence in the evolutionary process and embrace the future with an attitude of joy and deep gratitude. To seal this promise of renewal, let us reinforce our mantra. Repeat with me. I open myself to receive the abundance of the universe and I trust in my path. So be it. As the old chains are broken and the energy of rebirth pulsates in you, Pisces, this new version of yourself begins to manifest in tangible ways. The sense of freedom that emerges allows your true essence to shine brighter than before. Don't be surprised if the world around you begins to respond to this new vibration. Different people may arise, unexpected opportunities may knock on the door, and situations that once seemed impossible may become reality. This happens because your energy is aligning with a higher vibrational pattern, attracting experiences that resonate with what you are becoming. This is a time to embrace uncertainty with a healthy dose of curiosity and confidence. The road ahead may not be fully mapped out, but the journey itself will be your greatest teacher. Trust in the innate wisdom that has guided you this far and will continue to guide you. The internal transformation they have enabled is now paving the way for significant external changes. Every step taken with authenticity and courage solidifies this new foundation. Allow yourself to experience this blossoming phase with lightness and joy. Their adaptability and compassionate nature will be their greatest assets when navigating this new landscape. The manifestation of your renewed self is the gift you give to yourself. Navigating this renewed landscape, Pisces, your intuition isn't just a tool, it becomes your most reliable and luminous compass. With the release of dense energies and the healing of old wounds, your intuitive channel is clearer and more receptive than ever. Pay attention to the subtle murmurs of your inner voice, to the impressions that seem to come out of nowhere, to the feelings that guide you towards certain decisions or warn you of detours. In this period of manifestation of the new, your ability to discern energies and intentions will be crucial. Use this heightened sensitivity to evaluate new opportunities that arise. Do they resonate with your renewed soul? Use it to interact with new people who come into your life. Do they increase your energy or drain it? Trust your instincts about the next steps to take, whether in your personal, professional, or spiritual life. Even with all this sensitivity, it's important to maintain a certain grounding. Practices that connect you to the earth, such as spending time in nature or exercising, can help you balance your ethereal energy. New soul connections, which offer mutual support and genuine understanding, have a great opportunity to form now, recognized by the golden thread of intuition. Allow your inner wisdom to illuminate every decision, every encounter. You have reached a decisive turning point, Pisces, and the energy of this transformation is consolidating. all that has been addressed, identifying and releasing negative influences, healing from the lingering pains of the past, the courage to break free from patterns of control, the clarity that emerges about your financial situation, and opening up to a new path culminates in this moment of realization. Next week is not just a sequence of days, it is the window of opportunity for this turn to fully manifest in your reality. Your resilience, your empathy, and most importantly, your intuition are the resources you have cultivated and that now serve you powerfully. These qualities, sometimes seen as weaknesses, are the source of their unique strength. Embrace the future that is drawn with optimism and gratitude. Continue to trust in the flow of life and in the wisdom of the universe that guides you. Each step forward is an affirmation of your power to create an existence that resonates with your liberated and renewed soul. The journey doesn't stop here, but this is an important milestone, a testament to their ability to transform and thrive. You are ready to receive the blessings you have asked for and live in alignment with your highest truth. Pisces, the cosmos has heard you. And now, your mission is simple. Take action. Comment on, "I accept the light," to seal this energy in your path. If this reading resonated in your heart, share it with another Pisces who needs this message, and subscribe so you don't miss the next sign. The universe rewards those who are aligned, and you, dear Pisces, are closer than you think. See you later.